Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Talking Picks, episode 18. Last time we had a call off, which was brother Mo here. Bob was in more. He was feeling ill, but he's back, baby. How you doing, Mo?
Way better than last time, man. Yeah, this past weekend was not good. Caught something on the stomach, but we're here. We're here. Glad to be back. And yeah, man, how are you?
Good, man. I like the mohawk you got going on there. It's pretty cool. I can't do that because I don't have the type of hair, but that's pretty dope. I just noticed that. So you're looking fresh. Good though overall. Today is Friday, November 7th. 2025. I always like to do
Wow.
like the dates just as I look back and it's like, man, crazy where the month is flying, but overall pretty good. Before I made a podcast, it was talking about the Dodgers won the World Series back to back, like you called it. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. You named it. Yeah, man. Overall pretty good. How you doing? Besides, obviously you feel better now.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry. I'm feeling way better. Family is good and we're excited here. And yeah, man, congrats to you and the Dodger fans out there. Winning a championship, winning one as it is, getting to the postseason as it is tough, and getting it back to back, man, it has to be a complete team effort. I know you guys have had your struggles of injuries and left and right and this and that. But hey, you guys managed to have your pitchers in the right moment. Still in my criteria as a baseball fan, I feel like Dodgers would have. What's the word I'm looking for? The number of runs scored. I feel like in the World Series, I thought it was going to be more dramatic. Like, let's just say 10-2, 8-1. But hey, Blue Jays put up a fight.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, to win one alone was amazing. To go back to back, obviously it hasn't been done in so long. So to have it be done for my team, it's a crazy feeling, unreal. I was actually at LA watching it with a bunch of fans. I'll upload a clip here. We were going crazy celebrating. I sent you a video too. So
Yeah, I saw that.
I recapped the whole series on my other podcast. So it was just crazy, Mo. All I'm gonna say. But hey, that's over.
Yeah.
For baseball is over. Obviously, not kind of over because we have a lot of stuff to talk about today. But like you said, shout out to the Blue Jays. Like I said before, man, what a crazy game, crazy series. And like I said on my old podcast, this would be the most watched World Series ever in history. And Game 7 was, I believe the number was 51 million viewers,
Wow.
and that
That's
doesn't even
insane.
probably include streams and whatever else people are watching, but to
Going live on YouTube and stuff.
going on YouTube, TikTok. So for it to
Facebook.
be Facebook, so for it to grow like that, I love to see baseball really grow, and I think it's awesome because baseball was kind of a dying sport a little bit as far as people not watching it, but it's grown so much now, and I just want to touch base on that and just kind of put it out there. But overall, man, super stoked. But that's over. The Dodgers won the World Series. Obviously, next year, anyone can win it. Obviously, everyone's talking about the three-peat, the dynasty, possible, but it's gonna be tough. But enough of that, though.
Yep.
Yeah, man, we got some stuff to talk about. We're talking about free agents today, so
That's crazy. I know you sent me a link or source from MLB. And it's crazy to see how many pitchers out there are free agents. And me being an Angel fan and Angel fans out there, or baseball fan, I know next year this is the moment where, like, all right, hopefully our team can pick up this, hopefully our team can get that. And this is where I feel you're gonna go look for pitchers.
yeah. And talking about the Angels, actually, going over our list, we have not a lot, but we have a couple of potential fits for the Angels. So I'm pretty excited to go over those with you, obviously, because you're an Angel fan. Anyone
Yeah.
who is an Angel fan out here, but any guys watching who you guys are rooting for, yeah, I mean, we have a lot of potential fits that we, we're gonna think where they're gonna go. So that being said, let's just get into it. I think the hottest topic we're gonna talk. Well, the number one, we're going based off the list here off MLB pipeline. Yeah, number one is Kyle Tucker from the Cubs. He's 28 years old. He had a pretty good year with the Cubs. He did get hurt, so he didn't really perform as good as the end of the season. But outfielder, good defender, obviously power, pretty good on speed. So his potential fits will be Cubs, Dodgers,
Yeah.
and Giants.
Yeah.
What do you? I know those aren't going to be guaranteed, fits. Those are just what MLB says. But where do you see Kyle Tucker kind of go? Where do you think he fits right? I think, his deal, I think he's gonna want like $400 million. So what are you thinking?
One word, three-peat Dodgers. That's all I'm gonna say. As much as people are gonna hate it, but Dodgers are needed of an outfielder, I believe it. And at this point, if you guys are creating that dynasty team, you don't want just any outfielder. I mean, no disrespect to nobody, because when you're in the major leagues and staying there, it's a lot of work. But Kyle Tucker has that presence. He's been what I told you about Astro players, He's been in the playoffs before. Obviously, we know the scandals. That's a whole nother topic. I'm not going to get into that, but just talking about baseball, I feel like Kyle Tucker fits good with the Dodgers, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. I know people are not gonna like that, but you're right. I think he fits kind of nice in the Dodgers. We do need an outfielder. Obviously, we signed Michael Conforto last year. We brought in Alex Call, and we were putting Kike out there and all this stuff. Kike Hernandez is a free agent, obviously, and I just think having Kyle Tucker in that lineup is it's gonna, if we're going for that three-peat that we want and the dynasty we want to create, I don't see why not. Dodgers can go for it, but obviously that's not guarantee. We know that when people go and sign. And I know Kyle Tucker wants to win. And if he knows any team is out there with full bullets, full ammo right now, it's going to be the Dodgers. So
definitely.
People are not going to like that answer. I don't see him going back to the Cubs. I just don't think he goes back to the Cubs. I don't necessarily see him going to the Giants either. I really don't think so. I really don't.
Yeah, Giants have a lot of young guys, similar to like the Angels. So I don't feel they're gonna. Especially they just got Devers, right?
Yeah, they got Devers.
Recently. So I don't see them getting another superstar like that. So
yeah, I don't see Kyle Tucker going to the Cubs or the Giants. Dodgers look like a great fit, but I mean, it's hard because no team really, like a big team to me, stands out that he can, I could see him maybe going to maybe like the Padres, but even then, I don't think so.
There's too many outfielders out there too already.
I see the good fit as the Dodgers, like you said. But hey, the surprising team that can go after him, I don't know. Maybe Blue Jays, they want to win. They got a taste of it. Maybe Blue Jays, maybe
Mariners?
I don't know. Maybe Mariners, maybe. But we're going to stick with our podcast here, and we're going to say Dodgers. Yep. So we're going to go Dodgers. Cool. Anyone doesn't like that answer? I'm sorry, because we're just doing the predictions. You can go ahead and get this next one, Mo. It's your favorite player.
Number 2, former Astros.
By the way, 2 former Astros in the top 2.
Yep. Alex Bregman. As much as I don't want to say this, I say it. Angels do need a power, contact power, great player in third. Alex Bregman is a great guy. I know he played for the Astros, obviously. Excuse me, but I don't know. We have Moncada. Moncada is a free agent still. He did get hurt, but he was playing tough. I like Moncada. I met him in spring training last year. Really humble dude. Goes in, goes out, does his stuff, and he's a switch hitter. So I like that. But obviously, he's a free agent. We haven't heard nothing. So who knows, man? That spot is open to anybody.
Yeah. The potential fits are Phillies, Red Sox, and Tigers. Kind of see him going back to the Red Sox just because
Red Sox?
I just liked him there, honestly. I liked him at Red Sox. I think that Fenway for him and his swing. I think that's a good fit for him.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, like you said, Angels need a third baseman because Rendon obviously is he's gone. Moncada is a free agent. It would be cool to see the Angels sign him, but I know Bregman, and no disrespect to the Angels, but they're not a winning organization right now.
Yeah,
but I do see the Angels maybe making an offer to him, and maybe he plays third base for you guys, which would be sick. Obviously, I don't know either. I mean,
not feeling
maybe
it.
Tigers, maybe too, but Phillies might be a good shot too.
I was gonna tell you that. Yeah, he might want to join that dynasty with Bryce Harper, JT, Brandon Marsh, Schwarber. But Schwarber is we'll talk about that soon. But he's in there.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go ahead and say he goes back to the Red Sox. What do you think?
I'm gonna shock you with this one. I say just random. I say he might go to Phillies. We'll do it.
Okay.
we'll predict it.
Okay, and I think he's asking for a pretty good. I think he's opted out. He's 32, man. He's asking for an extension where he stays somewhere comfortably. So,
Yeah.
I maybe 5 years around. I don't know, 180 million, maybe. I don't know. Almost. I don't think he gets 200 million. I think that's too much. But
Oh
uh,
yeah.
I know because he signed a 3-year, 120
120
million
million. Yep.
with the Red Sox, which that's pretty fat. Obviously 120. So if he wants a 5-year deal, I'm assuming 180, one around there, I
He
guess.
probably
I
he
don't know.
probably will get a 4-year deal, to be honest, because 5
Yeah,
is gonna
four
be
years sounds about right.
a team is gonna be like, dude, you're gonna be 37. You're an infielder. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's kind of
that's
hard.
true.
Remember,
That's true.
infielders play every day, and outfielders is not a pitcher.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Well, I go Red Sox. You're going Phillies. I like that answer. We might both be wrong, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say he goes back to Red Sox just because they do need a third baseman because they did get rid of Devers. They thought Bregman was gonna be their. He's gonna opt in. Obviously, he opt out, which I guess, but I mean that's his choice, and I think he goes back to the Red Sox just to get a little bit more money. Maybe he goes like a 4-year deal, like you said, 4 years, maybe 180 million. Gets his money up, whatever. Call it a day. So my next one here. This is a tough one. Kyle Schwarber is third. He's 33 years old. He had a great season, obviously. He had 56 home runs, 132 RBIs, and he played all 162 games. So he set the career high in WAR and I think in home runs, if I'm not mistaken, a personal record. I'm not sure, but potential fits for MLB, which are kind of interesting to me. I like the first one. I think Phillies is nice, but then he goes Rangers and
Reds.
Now I don't know about the Reds there. I'm a little confused on
I
that
see him
one.
with the Rangers. I don't know why, but
Yes, I was gonna say that.
sorry, Rangers just got Jock Peterson. I think they did exercise his contract, right?
Yes, but I mean, he's been horrible.
No, I get it, but imagine joining forces with another lefty like Schwarber. You bring that presence, bro. Hey, you know what? Let's work together. Let's see what we can do. I mean, I'm not saying they're like, Jock is going to be comparing to 50 home runs or whatever, but dude, if he can help him, take him by his wing, he's a little bit older, I think, than Jock Peterson, right?
Yeah, I think, you know what? Jock might be. Let me look it up on Google. Give me a second, boy.
I do apologize. I wasn't. Yeah. While you guys wait for that. Yeah, I feel like the Rangers are trying to claim.
Jock is the same age as Schwarber.
Oh, okay. Well, my apologies. 33. So they're at the same age. But I feel like, Rangers might be a good fit because obviously Phillies are maybe they're switching their mind gear to somebody younger, rebuilding their team again. Because that's been the trend in baseball. I don't know if you noticed, but as soon as a player starts getting like obviously 31, 33, hey, you know what? Thank you. And then they start trading for young pieces.
Yeah. So that being said, you think you like him going to the Rangers?
Yeah, because that way they'll help him with that bat to make another push for the playoffs. I'm sorry, but I thought the Rangers were going to go back to back too, man. Like they look really great, and then
you know what they say, the World Series hangover. That's why it hasn't been done in so long. Because usually when you win one, you lose the next year and you don't even make playoffs. I mean, the Nationals did it. A lot of teams didn't go back to back. So anyway, I mean, yeah, Mo, like you said, I like that
Rangers,
answer.
huh?
I think I'm gonna agree. I think he goes to the Rangers. Now I see him probably going back to maybe possibly Philly, but I do like that Rangers. I don't know if he goes anywhere else because I would say like contender, maybe like the Jays, but Jays already have I don't think they need him. I think Rangers or Phillies, but I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go Rangers. I'm gonna go Rangers.
Okay. For sure.
I don't know why they put Reds. I would be really shocked.
That's kind of weird
if he goes to the Reds. Well, man, this next one is I love Boba Shett, but Boba Shett is fourth on the list here. Shortstop. He's 28 years old. He had a great season and he got hurt. Obviously, he had that 3-run home run in the Blue Jay series in Game 7, which I thought was going to end everything, but it didn't. But yeah, he had a sick home run. But hear me out.
Yep.
Potential fits according to MLB: Blue Jays, Braves, Tigers.
Ooh,
now,
wow.
I'm gonna let you go right there. I'm gonna let you say it first.
I say he stays with the Blue Jays. I say he makes a contract. He might take hear me out. He might take a cut because a lot of players do that. Jerry Weaver did that with us, because he loyal, but obviously his former dad playing in the big leagues too, might have a little, hey, son, about be smart. You're here, the people, you're young. The Blue Jays are a contending team. Obviously, they have a great team, and they might go far next year too if they stay healthy.
Yeah, I like that answer. I like the Blue Jays. I think maybe the Braves, they need a shortstop, or maybe the Tigers. I say he sticks with Blue Jays. Yeah, I agree. I say he wants a big extension. I don't know the numbers he's worth, but I'm gonna assume he's 28. He wants maybe like a
6-year deal,
6-year, maybe 8. Maybe I guess during just 10 years, I guess, and we'll go in like 200. I don't think he's worth $200 million though.
No, but
I think 100 and probably like 150 mil, maybe 160, I would say. But I like him going to the Jays. So I agree with you on that one. I think the Jays. So we got fifth here. We got Cody Bellinger. Age 30. He had a pretty good season with the Yankees. He's kind of bounced around. He went to Dodgers, Cubs, and then he went to Yankees. So he already has 3 teams on them. So
yeah.
According to MLB, potential fits: Mets, Tigers, or Yankees.
I don't know. Can you imagine him with the Mets though? I mean, doesn't Juan Soto play right field, right?
Yeah, Juan Soto plays right. Yep.
And Cody Bellinger will be left and first base?
Well, he would do first base, or I guess center. I guess he plays all the outfield really. I know I don't see him with the Mets, or I don't see him with the Tigers either.
Let me ask you this. Sorry, go ahead.
I know a lot of rumors were going on about him coming back to LA.
I was just gonna ask you that, Dodger fans. How do you feel about a reunion?
I'll bring him back, man. We need an outfielder. So if we can bring him back and kind of, if we don't sign Tucker, I feel like Cody Bellinger would be awesome for us. But
what about this? Give him a chance with you guys and use him like a 2-3 year deal. Small little contract. But who knows? Like you say, he's been in 3 teams already. Yeah. He's 30. I say he's got another 6-7 years in his career. Respectfully, you know.
I think he goes maybe like a 6-year deal. Till he's 36. I'm assuming he wants to stay with a team already. So I mean, why not come back to LA? Yeah, true.
Finish your career.
But I do like him with the Yankees again. I think the Yankees do need that defense because they struggled, as we've seen in the postseasons before.
Yeah,
they've been horrible with the defense. I do like him. I like him with the Yanks, and I think he goes back to the Yankees. What do you think?
I think so too. My gut tells me that.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me, but I feel, because remember they got Jason Dominguez too, the Martian.
Yeah, but his defense is horrible, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
True.
Out with him.
I mean, but what I was trying to get at, so the young core again, bringing that topic again about, players having that young mentality and the young players, but also Bellinger, like you say, he had a great year. And obviously, if they see that, they talk down and be like, "Hey, you know what? Let's see what we can accomplish." But yeah, if he don't sign with the Yankees, I think he comes with the Dodgers. I'm gonna say 4 years with the Dodgers.
All right, I say the Yankees. I think if the Dodgers don't sign Tucker, that he possibly goes to the Dodgers. But I'm gonna say he goes to the Yanks. I just don't see him with any other team. Maybe the Tigers, I guess, but because Tigers need a lot of players right now too. But I just don't.
Every player we've done the list. Sorry, Tigers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're all either Tigers, because Tigers really do need, people, they need players. So you got the next one, Mo, here on number 6 on the list.
We got number 6, Mr. Pete Alonzo. When I saw that, I liked him. I was like, why not with the Angels? First base, bring a veteran. But honestly, I love the young people we have, and we've talked about this many times in our episodes. Nolan Schanuel, he's our future. He's our first baseman. I know you dislike his standings.
Yeah, his stance is pretty dumb. I don't understand it.
But
I'll be to show it.
I feel like Pete Alonso wanted to stay with the Mets, but I feel like the Mets were like, you know what, we're good. Like, they want somebody younger.
Yeah.
But what do we have here? Potential fits: Giants, Mets, and Red Sox. What do you think on that one? What's your perspective?
Well, I think he wants to be a Met for life. Obviously, he's the leader of home runs at the Mets. Last year, he signed so late, and they were frustrated with him, and he just didn't get the contract he wanted. I think this time, if they don't agree with him or he doesn't get what he wants, I think they'll let him walk because they don't like what he did last year. But I do see him kind of going to the Giants, because then that way Devers can DH, and then he can play first base. And I mean, that'd be a good fit for the Giants. I don't see him going to the Red Sox, because Red Sox, they need a first baseman, but I just see him going back to the Mets or the Giants, honestly. But I'm going to say he makes a good deal with the Mets and he goes back to the Mets.
And he goes back. All right, for sure.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't see why not. You, what do you think?
Yeah, I see he, like you say, he probably takes a cut, and then he says, you know what, let's do it. Let's sign. Let's give me a 6-year deal and I'm done, or 8 years or something.
I like that. All right, number 7 on here, baby. Dylan Cease, the guy with the
to
magic
the
hair.
pictures.
He has a handsome hair and handsome beard. He's 30 years old. Mr. Cease was pretty bad this year. His ERA was horrible, but his strikeouts are pretty good. When he's on, he's on. Hey man, I'm gonna say this right now. I think the Angels go after him. I like the potential fits: Angels, Mets, or Orioles. I'm gonna say Angels go after him. They make him a little contract. I see him in an Angel uniform. And I think that would boost the heck out of you guys' rotation. I don't see him going back to the Padres. I don't see him going to the Orioles. I can see him going to the Mets, maybe. I can see him going to the Mets, but I'm going to say the Angels. Boom.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's had a good career. Like you say, he had a downfall last year. But yeah, Angels are known for that. Angels are known to go get people that are higher in the age and, I'm not going to use the word washed up, but in that range, not like an ace, not like,
but Cease is, I mean, he's pitched obviously against the Dodgers a lot. And when he's on, bro. And I like him with the Angels. And I think he seeks maybe like a 5-year deal, maybe a 4 or 5-year deal with the Angels. I don't know how much he's, I guess maybe
worth.
I don't know how much he's worth, honestly, because he's had such a bad year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
180, 160, I don't know, 150? No, a little bit less.
Maybe. Again, he just had a bad year and he's been kind of inconsistent his past 3 years.
Maybe
I don't know, maybe like 80 mil. I don't know. I don't want to disrespect his value either because I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say maybe 100 mil.
Hey, put me in, coach. I'll take 1 million.
All right. Look. This is my favorite one here because it's a hot one, hot topic. Everyone's talking about it, and I think we should get.
Well, let's go.
I want to talk about this one because Munetaka Murakami, aged Mr. 26. Now, hear me out. I know. People are gonna say something like that.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Potential fits: Dodgers,
Mariners, and Yankees.
Look, I'm gonna discard every single team besides 2 teams here, and that's gonna be the Yankees and the Dodgers. He wants to play with the big franchises. Now, he knows Yamamoto, Ohtani, Sasaki are with the Dodgers. Now, I'm not surprised.
Good night, buddy.
I am not surprised he comes to the Dodgers, okay? Oh, yeah. Now, I know everyone's going to say it, but okay, let it happen. Now, hey, it's his choice to come to where he wants to play, but if he doesn't choose the Dodgers, he's going Yankees. I'm going to say it. Yankees.
Let me ask you this. I know you guys, Dodgers, just signed Muncy.
Yes.
So if that's the case, let's just say hypothetically Dodgers go after Murakami, he'll go to first full time?
Yeah, that's the thing that I was thinking about because he plays third, and I guess he would probably have to substitute with Muncy. But then again, Muncy's we just picked up his option, so that makes me think we're not gonna most likely sign him. That's why I'm saying I think the potential fit for Murakami is going to be the Yankees. He probably does want to come. I'm gonna assume because all his Japan folks are over here at the Dodgers.
You want to be at home,
Yeah, I think he goes to the Yankees most likely though. But like you said, the whole third base. I know we don't know because Muncy can play second, I guess. But I mean, we have Edwin, and then we have Mookie playing short. So maybe he goes to second, and then Murakami plays third, I guess, because we're not moving Freddie out of first, obviously.
I forgot about that.
So if he comes, I think they move him to second, and then it just depends who gets signed. I feel like if Tucker doesn't get signed or Bellinger doesn't get signed, we can always move Edwin in the outfield, and he's a good outfielder, and then we could just sign Murakami goes to third, and then Muncy goes to second.
Okay, we'll see what happens. That's my
theory. But again, guys, I'm be realistic here. I'm gonna say he goes with the Yankees. I think he goes to the Yankees. What do you think, Mo? You can be honest. It's okay. No,
because of everything you're explaining and the way you're cutting it down. It makes sense on paper for him to go to the Yankees where they need him. But if the Dodgers can pull off something and do what they did to Mookie, you know how they brought Mookie and they had him in outfield, they brought him in the infield to get Teoscar and all that stuff. So why not do it again with Murakami?
Yes, but I'm going to throw a little secret, little birdie under the table here. I see Murakami potentially also going to the Angels.
Really?
Angels like to sign a lot of Japanese players. And I
They got
just think
Kikuchi.
the culture at the Angels, and maybe Murakami wants to be his own superstar. Maybe he wants to shine somewhere else. Goes to the Angels, could be you guys a superstar.
Can you imagine that, bro?
No, but hear me out. Hey, don't come back here when it might happen, because it might happen, baby. All right. So I'm gonna say Yankees, but I'm gonna throw a little secret. I'm gonna say he goes to the Angels too.
Okay,
So
we'll see.
we'll see. I like that though, huh?
That will be a nice one. Imagine all the bobbleheads. Murakami.
Hey, don't count me out, bro. Hey, he might go to the Angels. He likes SoCal. He does a lot, but if he doesn't fit in the Dodgers, if we can't make whatever work for him, he will go to the Angels, and I don't see why not. You guys need a third baseman. Pay him some good money. I don't see why not. I don't see why not at all. I'm like, yes, he might go there for sure. But anyways,
Let's do it.
Number 9, baby. We're rolling, baby. We're on a podcast. We're live. I mean, we're not live, but we're rolling here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are still deep in this far, we're only in the 9th player here, but we're giving some saucy information. Comment sass on the comments.
Take a little rain check for the
watching. Oh my. What? Taking a break, boys. We're going to commercial break. No, I'm just kidding.
Number 9, pitchers.
Michael King, right-handed pitcher, Padres. He was with the Padres. 30. King, he's pretty good. I like him. He's nasty. He declined his $15 million mutual option with the Padres. Potential fits: Blue Jays, Padres, and Yankees. Funny story. He was a Yankee before. He was a reliever. Then he went to the Padres.
I was going to tell you that. Hey, what if he comes back to home? Finish it off at Yankees.
But hear me out. I think he goes to the Blue Jays.
Really?
Yes, sir. I think he goes to the Blue
Jays. So he's a starter now, right?
He's a starter. He's a starter. I just think he goes to the Blue Jays. I'm not changing my mind there. I see him with the Blue Jays. I like him there, and I think he'll be a great fit for that team.
Yeah.
What you got?
Okay. I don't know. I want to call it go back home. Go to New York, finish it off. But yeah, you're right. If Blue Jays want to make that stretch again, if Blue Jays want to keep going at it, hey, keep fighting with LA, with any other teams out there, why not just staffed up, like get your pitchers going.
Yeah. I mean, you say Yankees, I say Blue Jays. So I'm going to go Blue Jays. All right. Next one here. Number 10 here, sir. We got Ranger Suarez. I love him. I love how he pitches.
Lefty.
I love that he throws. He was nasty versus the Dodgers. I really like him. Potential fits: Blue Jays, Giants. Hey, Giants are kind of on this list a lot for some reason. Anyways,
yeah, Giants and Phillies.
Giants, Phillies. I love him going back to Philly, but I'm going to say this again. I think Blue Jays go and get him.
Sorry. Okay. I don't know.
Most
I think
sleep on us over here, man. Guys?
Yeah, sorry guys. It's been an early week at work, man. Early rising. Giants. I'm gonna go with Giants just because I feel like the Giants. Hey, did you hear they got Bruce Bochy back? He's coming back.
Like a special. He's like a higher than a manager. He's like a special.
Wait, he's not. Oh, that's right. He's not managing no more. I forgot about that.
He's like a special
advisor. They call him,
or whatever. But yeah, he went to go do that which is cool. Like I said, bro, the Giants are going to cook this year. So you're saying Giants?
I said Giants. I'm going to go with Giants.
I like that too, but I like
because they need pitching too, just like us.
You know what? I'm going to change my mind here. I think he goes, no, I'm going to go Blue Jays. That's it.
Yeah?
I'm going to Blue Jays.
Who's this next kid? Sorry.
That is a good question. I don't know, and I can't even pronounce his name. So
let me try. Sorry, folks, if I mess it up. We're here live. Well, on the video recording. Tatsuya Imai. How about that? Sounds good?
Sure.
Tatsuya
Imai. He is a pitcher, throws right. He's 27 years old. I have no record of him. I have no idea where he comes from.
Well, here we go. Here's a little info. He has a career low 1.92 ERA over 163 innings and 2/3.
Sebayu Lions.
Yeah,
Japanese.
He played with the Lions. Japanese start to this year's free agent market. Imai, who is listed 5'11", 154 pounds. He's light. Throws in the mid-90s and features a 6-pitch arsenal, helping him to a 2.21 RNA, since the start of 2022. Bro, that's a good earn run average under 3.
Dodgers? No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm playing. Just because he's Japanese doesn't mean he's coming to us. But look, potential fits: Giants, Mets, Red Sox. You know what? Low key,
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna go
with
Angels.
Giants.
I'm gonna go
The
Angels.
Angels. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna go
I
Angels.
feel like Angels want to spend the money if they do on a more veteran guy that can attract more people. Like Murak.
28.
I know.
Look, hey man, the Giants. You know what? I know John who leads with. But you're probably right. Giants, you said.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go Giants as well. Then, yeah, I'll go Giants as well.
That's gonna be a good one because the Giants, I feel, are gonna try to be strong and get pitching, man.
All right, yeah. Next guy on here, number 12, Edwin Diaz. Edwin Diaz opted out of his final 2-year contract with the Mets. He potential fits his Mets, Orioles, or Yankees. You know what? I don't know. I don't know why Orioles. I don't know Orioles. I don't think Orioles would get him. I don't think the Mets would get him.
Probably
I'm sorry.
Yankees.
The Mets might let him walk. I know they were talking about Dodgers going in for him, but I don't think so either. I don't know. I kind of see him with the Yankees.
He's a reliever, right?
Yeah, he's nasty. I kind of see him with the Yankees.
Yeah, me too.
I know that's his rival because he's a Met, but I see him with the Yankees. I like him going to the Yankees. Yep.
Could be.
All right, we'll go there. Next guy on the list, number 13, Frambo Valdez, left-handed pitcher. Well, there was a lot of drama with him this year. Obviously, we're still in this year. There's a lot of drama with him hitting his catcher because he was pissed off. I don't know who's gonna want him because of his attitude. I've seen a lot of rumors that that kind of ruined his reputation because the way he kind of went out about his game. But potential fits is Astro, Blue Jays, is Cardinals. I don't know if he goes back to the Astros, and I don't even think he goes to the Blue Jays. And as a matter of fact, I don't know if he goes to the Cardinals. But I guess for me, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna say I think he goes to the Braves.
Maybe they talk to him and they tell him, "Hey man, you better get your act together, and we'll give you a chance." You know what I mean?
Braves. Yeah, maybe Braves. I don't know. Potentially.
Potentially.
What do you think?
Okay. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. I know who he is. I didn't even know about the incident that you said that he hit his own catcher.
Yeah, so I guess he kept shaking his head. And then they got fed up, and then I guess the catcher called the pitch on the pitch comm. He threw it right down the pipe, and it hit him in his stomach. And the catcher was like, "Hey, what the heck? What was that for?" And he just looked down and was pissed. Yeah, so there was a bunch of drama with that because he gave up a grand slam. And I guess Robert Dead was like, "No, I don't want to call that pitch." And then the pitcher, I guess the catcher called it. And in the next at bat, I guess they tricked him, and then he threw a fastball right down the pipe, and it crossed him up, and it hit him. And then the catcher was like, "Hey, what the hell?"
Yeah. That's interesting.
So they're talking about, I don't know, you know what I mean? That's what they're saying.
We'll see.
All right. Mo, you got the next one.
Eugenio Suarez, third base. He's 34.
Wow. He's a little bit older, on the older side, you know.
Yeah, I don't know about Suarez. Potential fits, obviously, per MLB. My Angels, the Mariners, and the Pirates.
I don't know why he would go to the Pirates. I guess because they lost Q Bryant Hayes with the Pirates, I guess. But I know Yohino he's a gamer and he likes to win. So I think he goes back to the Mariners. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Angels sign him.
You think if the Angels get him, they go after a little short contract, 2-year deal?
Yeah, I think he goes 3 years and that maybe 4 until he's 38 maybe because he's a veteran, I know. But I mean, he's good. I don't see him going to the Pirates, and either he goes back to the Mariners. I think he goes there, but if not, I don't see why the Angels wouldn't grab him either. Again, if Murakami goes to the Angels, I mean, I don't see why not. But
man, that'll be something else.
Yeah, again, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a tough one right there. I don't know who he would go to be honest.
We'll see. See in a couple weeks, right? Sorry, the winter meetings are in December.
I don't know when free agency starts exactly.
I thought it was during they call it the winter meetings, so it's mid-December, late December. It carries on to January, no?
Actually, MLB free agent officially begins 5 days after the World Series.
Oh wow! So
it opened on Thursday, November 6th, while players became eligible to re-sign by the original teams.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
All right, baby. Number 15 here, Josh Naylor. Yeah, he had a pretty good season. Potential fits. I don't know about these potential fits. I don't know why. I guess, but Mariners, Nationals, and Rockies.
Wow.
Hey, you know what, Rockies, man? But
let's put them back with the Mariners.
Yeah, let's just put it back to the Mariners. Look, the last time you guys made a big superstar deal with with Chris Bryant, it was awful. So respectfully, I don't think no one wants to play for the Rockies right now. No offense to my Rocky fans out there, but I just don't see it. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys. I
no,
think Buffalo
not
goes to the
Naylor.
Rockies or the
I wouldn't see him
Nationals.
with the Nationals either. Don't they still got Josh Bell, or he's free agent?
I don't know where that guy's at, man. He
He's
might
with the
have been
Nationals. Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh Bell.
Josh Naylor could. I think he goes either back to the Mariners or to Arizona again. I like him in Arizona,
Okay, like
but
that.
we'll
Like
see.
that. Another
right.
one that I don't know who this is. Ready? Call it off.
Man, I'll try this out. Kazuma Akamoto.
Here you go.
That's pretty good, right, guys? Let me download below how I do there.
A decorated slugger in Japan. Okamoto will be posted by the Yomiuri Giants this winter.
Well, I don't know this guy too much, but he's 29 years old.
Bro, he's won
infielder.
3 home run titles.
He has power. So I'm gonna go. Look, I like him going to the Cubs. I think Cubs
Really?
sign him. I don't know why. I just think they lost Imanaga. I don't see why he doesn't go to the Cubs. He doesn't even have a profile picture. So
Sorry, brother. You'll get one.
Oh my, give me a second. Put it in on Google real quick. No pictures. Sorry, boys. You guys gonna have to imagine how he looks.
Suma Okamoto.
Okamoto. What's up with these Japanese stars? They all want to. Hey, man.
Hey, bro.
Look.
They all want to play here. They all want to try their best.
Potential fit Cubs, Mets, Yankees. I don't think the Yankees need more power, bro. They got a lot of pop over there.
Yeah,
so
a lot
I
of
think
pop over there. So
I mean,
Cubs,
I see him. I'll do Cubs. I'm going Cubs.
Let's do Cubs.
Okay. All right. Number
Here
17.
Yeah, we're almost there, guys.
Almost there, boys. We're almost there. Hanging with us, boys. I know you guys like this content. If you guys like this content, again, if you guys are still with us, comment. What should we comment? Just leave like a like.
Happy face. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up if you're still with us with number 17 on this list. Because me and Mo are tired. We're trying to.
Grisham.
Trent Grisham, age 29. I'm going to go like radio podcast here. Nah, I can't do it. Anyways, Trent Grisham, age 29. Potential fits: Mets, Rangers, Royals. I like Trent going to the Rangers.
He's
I don't know.
Rangers again. They're building. No,
I don't know why he would.
Sorry. Oh, need a coffee. Anybody got a coffee over there? Send it over.
Send it over, guys. Cook it up, please, boys. I'm about to go make one after this video. Man, that's a tough one, Mo.
I mean, he's 29. He was with the Yankees, right?
Yep.
Christian Water.
You know what?
Yeah. He's a great.
I don't know. I don't know.
I say Rangers. I'm gonna say Rangers.
Good season, but I'm gonna go Rangers.
Why not?
All right, next one, Mo. Call it off, babe.
Luis Arraez, first baseman, 29. I like Arraez. I've always liked him for his consistent bat. You know, he reminds me like a junior Tony Gwynn. Not saying that he is that Tony Gwynn type of guy. My respects to Mr. Tony. Rest in peace. But he's got that pop, like, you know, reminds me like an Eric Ibar back in the day. There we go. Like that.
Yeah. Hey, potential fits though. Angels, Giants, and Rangers.
But see, hear me out. Why are we gonna put him at first, take away the shine of Shano and bring I understand that, but then where are we gonna put Shano?
I don't know, man. I mean, I do like Arias going to the Angels, but I just don't think he goes there. And I don't know why he would go to the Giants if they have Devers. And I don't know why he would go to the Rangers.
Yeah. Does he play anything else but first, Luis Arraez?
No, that's it. First
Look,
base.
respectfully, we can't put him at DH. Trout is our DH. We all know that. Nolan Shano, hey, you never know. They can tell Shano, hey, look, this guy's going to play with us. You're going to be his backup. But I don't know how Shano will take that, being like, you know, being that rising star that Shano is.
I feel like Arias is, you know, people are going to want him on the team for his contact. And I just don't see the Padres resigning him. So, I mean, MLB saying these fits for a reason. I don't know where he's gonna go, but I'll just maybe he goes back. Maybe he goes back to the Twins, or I don't think so. But I don't think he goes to the Rangers either, though.
I don't know.
You know, I don't know. It's a tough one, guys.
Tell us, guys. Give us your prediction. Give us your comment.
Who do you think Luis Arias is gonna go? Because I don't know. I don't, like you said. If we go to the Angels, Shanaway, and you know, if you got to move him, where would Shanaway go? So I don't see him going to the Angels and Giants. Devers is first, and I don't know. I mean, a team that I would assume he would go would probably be like maybe like, you know, Twins, maybe, I guess. I don't know. He used to play there.
Yeah. Well,
right.
the next up, number 19.
I'm gonna call this one because I'm gonna get a lot of Padre fans on here who are gonna hate Mr. Padre, Mr. Robert Suarez. Now he's not a Mr. Padre, but he was with the Padres for a while. Mr. Suarez
35.
left.
He's 35, huh?
Mr. Suarez declined his $8 million player option because he wants to go potentially fit with the Braves, the Dodgers, or Orioles. Now, if Mr. Suarez were to sign with the Dodgers, I mean, he hit Ohtani this year, right? I mean, I don't see why not. I'll take him. I think we need relievers. Our bullpen sucked this year, and we only want to get better. So heck with it. But you know what? I do like him going to the Braves. He potentially probably does re-sign with the Padres, but I think he goes to the Braves. What do you think?
Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking Angels, because we also need that veteran presence, and we have a lot of free agents too.
You know what? I was going to say that. I see him with the Angels for some reason.
Just give him a little.
He reminds me of like a
Raisio Iglesias back in the day.
Yeah, there you go.
He's got that. He's
exactly what I was looking for.
He's got that fire. Like he's got that. Like okay, let's do this. Yeah,
he's good. He's good. Yeah, you know what? I like that, Mo. I like the Angels actually. I like
why
that.
not?
You know what? I like that. You know what? I'm gonna go. I like that Angels, but I'm still gonna go with Braves here. But I like the Angels for sure.
All
right, boys. Number 20. Right-handed pitcher, Zach Gallen. I love him. He's sick, man. I love how he pitches.
He got hurt, huh?
I know. He got hurt.
He's a good pitcher. He's a good pitcher.
But I know these potential fits say Astros, Diamonds, and Diamondbacks and Mets. But I think he goes back to the D-backs.
Yeah, I'll say that too. He stays there. He kind of wants to rebound. He wants to say, you know what? Give me that opportunity to show you guys what I'm made for. Let's do this.
I like the D-backs. I like him going back to D-backs. So, you know, this next one, Mo, I'm kind of shocked. After the Cubs, he declined his 3-year, $57 million Cub option. I love him with the Cubs. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he opted out. I think he thinks
maybe
he's worth.
Didn't feel it.
He's worth. I guess, but I do like him as a Cub because that's all I've ever seen him as a Cub. I mean, I could potentially respectfully kind of see him going to the Angels, but also I do like him going to like the Blue Jays.
Okay.
I like him going to the Blue Jays. I don't exactly know where he would go. Maybe the Giants too, but I got to stick to a word here.
Or maybe, he just sits down with the Cubs and says, look, this is what I'm thinking I'm worth. You know, this is what I want. It's on the table. You guys want to take it before I test something out. So
he wants, according to MLB, he wants a longer term, which he wants to be a long-term deal. He declined it. Maybe they redo his contract and they make it longer. But I do see him potentially going to the Giants. I like kind of him going to the Giants. He's 32 years old. Yeah. Mr. I know we were talking about JT earlier. Mr. JT Realmuto, he's up there on the age, man. He's 35 years old. He is a great catcher. He had a 5-year, $115 million contract with the Phillies. Potential fits: Phillies, Rangers, and Twins. I don't know if he's.
I'm gonna go. I was gonna say Rangers. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go back to the Phillies. Maybe he just talks to them and just say, hey, man, he's got great moments with them. I mean, just maybe they offer him another year.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Yeah, I kind of like him going to the Rangers, like you said, but I see him as a Philly, so I think he goes back to the Phillies.
Okay. We got here. Oh, the next one's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Devin Williams.
Yeah, I know.
He had a struggle season, right, with the Yankees,
and he was horrible. He was electric with Milwaukee, but then he went to the Yankees and he made his new little rule with the beard, and after that he was horrible. So, but I like him going to the Blue Jays though, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like players, when obviously they go to the New York, it's a lot of stress. I've read articles, and the fans, like the energy, sometimes it's overpowering, and if you're not used to that, obviously they're gonna eat you alive, like they say.
Yeah, they do say that, man. So I do like him going to the Blue Jays. Yeah.
Okay. They boost up their bullpen. Here's one that I'm gonna take real quick. Jorge Polanco. I like that. Potential fits. Sorry, he's 32. He's the infielder and a DH. Angels, Rockies, Twins. I don't see him going to the Rockies or the Twins. I see him trying to make a push with the Angels. But hear me out. What positions does he play again? What infield position?
It just says infield and D.
So it might be second, short, third.
Yeah, I see him going to the Angels too. I don't think he goes to the Rockies, respectfully. I mean, he was a Twin before. I don't think he goes back to the Twins though. So I kind of like that he might go back to the. I think I like going to the Angels. Honestly, I think him going to the Angels is pretty good. I like that fit for you guys. I feel like that'll be pretty safe bet that he might go back to not back, but he might sign with you guys with the Angels. I like that actually. For some reason, I don't know why. Like you said,
He's a switch hitter, right? Too.
he's a switch hitter. Yes, he's a switch hitter. Yes, he is a switch hitter. So I
Like
do like
switch hitters.
I do like that though. I like that he could potentially go with you guys for some reason. I don't know. I see kind of that being the fit.
But hear me out though, real quick before we go to the next one. We got a lot of great upcoming infielders. We got Christian Moore. We got Kyron Paris. I mean, we still got Luis Rengifo. We got Zach Neto. Obviously, Moncada is a free agent, so unless he can do third, I don't think we're gonna move Neto or move Christian Moore out of those shortstop second base.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. I mean, I know you guys were looking to trade some people. I don't know.
I read
If
about
that-
that.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's going to impact you guys' free agent signings, but you guys potentially can trade and all these players that you guys might even sign can potentially make those fits. But I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one where he would go, but I like him going to the Angels though. But we'll see.
Okay.
All right, number 25 here, Merrill Kelly. Man, he is. Not, all due respect, he's a little bit older already. I know he got traded to the Rangers. He played with the D-backs, obviously, but they're saying his potential fit is the D-backs, Padres, or Pirates. He's still a pretty good pitcher, man, but I don't see him going to the D-backs again or the Pirates. Don't know if he goes to the Padres either, just because. But you know what? The Padres did do a lot of signings last year, I
Yeah,
think,
I
with some
remember.
older people. So
Yeah.
potentially I see him going to the Padres, maybe like a 1-year deal, and I think he calls it a career.
Okay. We'll see what's up.
Number 26.
Gleyber Torres. Sorry. I took
Number,
that.
yes, sir. Go
Gleyber
ahead.
Torres, number 26. He's 29.
Yeah, still young. Still
Mr.
young.
Torres settled on a 1-year, $15 million deal in his first foray into free agency. And he'll give it another go, marking, his third career All-Star team.
Yep.
So we'll see potential fits: Cardinals, Guardians, and Twins. What do you think?
I don't think he goes to the Cardinals because they have it's possible, yes, but I think I like him going to I don't know. I feel like he might re-sign with the Tigers. My opinion.
Well, okay, give it another go around.
I think he might give another go with the Tigers. What do you think?
Potentially, if he doesn't get action like he wants to, because obviously all these players that we're talking about, they either were not happy where they were, not happy with their contract, or just want to test out the market. They just want to see what they can get offered.
Yeah. I think he goes back to the Tigers, though. My opinion. All right, number 27 on here, Ryan Hesley or Hosley. I think it's Hazley.
I think it's Helsley.
He's a really good. He was a really. I don't know what happened this year. He posted a 7.20 ERA. So he had a pretty okay season. But other than that, he's a really good reliever. I do I like him going to the Yankees as well. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Rangers are gonna sign him.
That sounds pretty doable, yeah. So they can get their help they need.
I possibly see him with the Cubs too. He's nasty though, so I don't know. I know he's with the Mets, but I kind of like him going to the Rangers.
Okay.
Next person on the list here, Mo. We're almost through this. For the people who are still watching, I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Luke Weaver, right-handed pitcher, 32 years old.
Oh Lord, sorry. Here we go.
Potential fits, Athletics, Diamondbacks, and Yankees. He was with the Yankees. I kind of like him. I like him going to the D-backs, though. D-backs seem like a good fit for him.
I'm gonna call the A's. Surprise the world.
Man. No, you know what? I like that. They lost Mason Miller. They need obviously you can't compare him to Mason Miller. I could see him potentially going to the Athletics too.
Look, man, A's are about to get a new stadium pretty soon. They're going to want to show that off to their players. And hey, why not? He's 32. Give him a 4-year deal maybe. And then that way at the end, he's 35, 36, opt out or get another year and then finish it off with the A's. Why not?
I like that. I like that he might go to the A's. So, you know what? I changed my mind. A's it is. Athletics. Number 20. 9 here. We got Chris Bassett. He's already 37 years old. He had a really, really good postseason with the Blue Jays as coming as relief.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, potential
I
fits
forgot about him.
is Brewers, Nationals, and Orioles. For some reason, I say Orioles because they always like to sign older people.
Hmm.
I don't know why, but I feel like they like. I think he goes to the Orioles. What do you think?
I don't know. That's. I mean, if he had a good relationship with the Blue Jays and he was solid, why not give him another year?
Yeah,
You know,
I'm going with Orioles though. I think the Blue Jays don't re-sign him. I think they're going to sign some other relievers.
like Devin
so I'm
Williams.
Gonna go with Orioles. Yeah, David Williams. Like we called it. I called David Williams going to Blue Jays. I think he goes to the Orioles though. What do you think?
You know what? I'm going to shock the world and shock our podcast as we're winding down. People, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us because I'm feeling it. But here we are. I'm going to go with the Padres.
Okay.
I don't know why.
You go with the Padres, but
hey, you know the Padres are trying to fight. You know the Padres are trying to be there, and obviously they've struggled, but hey, props to them. So yeah, I'm going to say he goes with the Padres.
Okay, I like that. OG Mo coming in the. All right, baby. Down to the last one here. Lucas Giolito.
I like the first potential fit. We had him, but we let him go. Angels again. I'm like,
hey. I like him going to the Angels though, so I'm gonna say he goes to the Angels.
Okay.
Yeah,
he struggled though a bit with us.
You guys had him already, right?
Yeah, we've had him and we traded him. We traded him to the Red Sox, and we got that kid, one of the top prospects, Joshua Lugo. Remember?
Wait, but did he even pitch for you guys, or did he not pitch?
I think he did. I haven't looked at the stats to be honest. My apologies, but I think he did. He did pitch for like maybe a month or two, and then we just traded him back. I think.
I don't know. I mean, I think you're probably right. I could potentially see him going to the Astros too.
Oh, okay. Sorry guys, I'm looking up the stats real quick for Lucas Giolito. Here we go. He's 31. Let me see here. Let's look. He was with the White Sox. I remember that. Oh, he pitched with the Angels in 2023. Let me see here. Ready? So with the Angels on July 26, 2023. So more than halfway through the season. Giolito and Reynaldo Lopez were traded to the Angels in exchange for a minor league player, Kai Bush and Edgar Quero. Edgar Quero was one of our top prospects, man, a catcher. He made his Angels debut in July 28 against the Blue Jays. In 5 1/3 innings, he allowed 3 earned runs. I remember that he struggled. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. So maybe.
And look at this. Giolito was placed on waivers by the Angels on August 29th, less than July, a month, after posting 6.89 earned run rate in 6 starts.
Okay, yeah. So maybe not back to the Angels, but I mean, like you guys do need pitching, so I guess I don't see why not. But I don't know. It's a tough one. Maybe he goes to the Astros then. I'm not sure, man. That's a good. I'm going to say he goes to the Angels again, though. I just don't know why. I just think he goes back to the Angels.
Hey, maybe he has a better turnaround the second stint. And it starts from the bottom. Starts fresh, starts in spring training. I'll check him out for you guys if I'm out there in Arizona. I'll see how he does, and I'll send you some clips.
Yeah. So that being said, Mo, that was our third on the chart here. But I have some honorable mentions here real quick. Cedric Mullins, Harrison Bader, Walker Buehler, Zach Eflon, Paul Goldschmidt, Rhys Hoskins, Dustin May, Ryan O'Hearn, Marcell Ozuna, Justin Verlander, Brandon Woodruff. I mean, there's a bunch of players who are free agents right now, even Tony Gonsolin.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of players.
Kenley
Jansen, Tyler Anderson, I think.
Yohan Moncada.
So, guys, I know we didn't go through all the free agents because it's impossible, but we went through all the top 30 that MLB says, we kind of based on that. But let me know, who do you guys think, or who do you guys want to see on your guys' team? Any free agent? Comment down below if you're still watching this. Who do you guys want to see on your team? And let us know what you guys think about our predictions. And just kind of, who do you guys really need? What would be the best fit for you guys? I'm curious to know, and also Mo is too.
Yeah, definitely.
But that being said, we before we end this here, me and Mo are fighting for our lives here because we had a long week and it's been a long, crazy day. And this has been a long podcast. It's an hour-long podcast.
I know, this is our first ever.
One of our longest podcast ever, baby. So here we go. Me and Mo want to do a little raffle. Mo does memorabilia. He does memorabilia. So we have a card. What kind of card are you thinking, Mo, to raffle?
Well, this is just an example that I have. Not necessarily this will go out, but we are 33 subscribers. So I personally want to appreciate, you guys' support and in help to our channel. So whenever we reach the 50th subscriber, whoever you are, let us know, or my boy Eamon will check. And this is an example of what I have available. This is a Sac Nettle Prism. Look at that beautiful autograph. Not
Beautiful.
just that, but it's also a number card. If you can see it, it's a number, I believe, 18 out of 45 made.
That's
So,
sick.
I have different stuff, different players. I get a lot of stuff done myself in person, or I have consignment deals with a lot of collectors, and I also rip a lot of baseball cards. That's where cards come like that. But yeah, I might give that away. I might give a bobble. I might give a surprise, other base cards, stuff like that. But yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out there, guys.
Yeah, there you guys go. Once we hit 50 subscriber, either I'll raffle and we'll do a random name or whatever. But we want to keep doing these little raffles to show appreciation of you guys. The podcast has grown, obviously not tremendously, but it has grown with views and subscribers. So we really appreciate you guys at the bottom of our hearts because we put in a lot of work for this, and even our editor, me, and Vic, she puts in a lot of
Thank
work
you,
editing
Vic.
videos. Thank you, Vic. But that being said, guys, we appreciate you guys so much for watching our longest podcast yet, and thank you, Mo, for coming on the show. I know you had a long
No
day.
problem.
I know you got a lot of stuff
Thank you.
going on, so
Yep.
we appreciate you coming on, man. That being said, guys, peace.
Nice.